Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Survival 101FD back here with another informative video dealing with disaster preparedness, safety, survival, and do-it-yourself. And today, do-it-yourself or DIY project I'm dealing with is pest control. All right, in particular, fleas, gnats, and mosquitoes. So I was a little bit under the weather for a little bit over a week, and wasn't able to get to the grass in the front or the back. And when you don't cut your grass, you attract a lot of unwanted, pests. Sometimes it's mice or rats. Sometimes it may be, water bugs. It can even get to garter snakes and or possums, things like that. Unfortunately, in this case, we're dealing with fleas, gnats, and mosquitoes. All right. And one thing, a lot of people, a misconception when it comes to pests, they think a lot of times it comes from dirt or things of that nature. Sometimes that's true, but in the case of like fleas, gnats, and mosquitoes, it's usually from clutter, leftover rainwater, sitting water, things of that nature. And so in this particular case, like I said, the grass, grew longer than it should. And so now I'm dealing with, the aftermath, which is fleas and gnats and some mosquitoes. So, if you have small children in the house or pets, you don't want to use no bug bombs or anything of that nature. You can use a bug bomb. I wouldn't advise it. Like I said, if you have small children and pets, you want to use something on the more natural side of things. And in this particular case, I got a few items that I'm definitely going to use. They are as effective, if not more effective, than these bug bombs and stuff, and is 100% safe. So what you see here, of course, one of my favorite things, medicated chest rub. There's 1,001 uses. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Survival 101FD, and follow me here on Instagram at the hashtag Survival 101FD, and you can see what I'm talking about in regards to the medicated chest rub. All right, I have some green alcohol. Wintergreen alcohol is what they call it. Have some Epsom salt. Okay. This Epsom salt has baking soda in it and peppermint. And I'll explain what those ingredients do in regards to keeping pests, in this case fleas, gnats, and mosquitoes, out of your home. And I have some jumbo cotton balls. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, when you're dealing with mosquitoes, fleas, or any type of crawling insect, anything with an essential oil, and when I say essential oils, something like a peppermint oil or rosemary oil or sage oil, eucalyptus oil, those type of oils frustrate and or kill insects, pests, rodents. They'll definitely drive them out your house. And you can look, and again, follow my Instagram page, hashtag Survival101FD, to get the information, or check me out on Facebook at Survival 101 for Dummies, and I'll give you the information, the full breakdown on some of these items. But this medicated chest rub, if you look at the inactive ingredients, it's cedar leaf oil, nutmeg oil, turpentine, and thymol. Okay, those type of oils run vermin and pests crazy. And if you look at the active ingredients, it's camphor, eucalyptus oil, and menthol, which is nothing but peppermint oil. Now, what I'm going to do with this medicated chest rub is I'm going to put these cotton balls, okay, and I'm going to rub these cotton balls in this medicated chest rub, and I'm going to put them under the beds, in the corners. You put them on top of, the little baseboards that's over the door. And put them on top of those. And put them behind the couch. And that strong scent of that peppermint oil, that camphor oil, that menthol, the eucalyptus oil, that's going to stir these bugs up, and it's going to drive them wild, drive them crazy. All right. And that should, like I said, it'll kill some, and some of it just drive them out. They'll try to find a way out. This Epsom salt. Okay, salt and baking soda actually kills fleas and gnats. Okay, in particular fleas, because the fleas can't jump. I mean, well, I say they can't fly, but they do jump. So they like to hover on the floors. They'll stay, if you have carpet, they'll hover in the carpet. So you sprinkle this baking soda, this Epsom salt, you know, and again, it's infused with the peppermint oil. So that's going to drive them crazy. They'll eat some of the salt. They'll try to eat some of the baking soda. And even if it just gets on them, it dries them out. And that actually kills them. So what you want to do with this is you want to sprinkle this on your floor. If you have carpet, you sprinkle it on the carpet. And just let it sit on your carpet, all right? You don't have to sweep it up. You don't want to vacuum it up. Let it sit for at least 12 hours or more. Then you want to vacuum it up, all right? Make sure you get rid of that vacuum bag because some of them still may be alive. But this, for the most part, kills fleas, okay? You can also take this Epsom salt and you can rub it if you have any pets. You can rub it on their coat, and that actually frustrate the fleas and have them jump off their coat. But again, the same thing with this Epsom salt, baking soda, peppermint mixture. You want to sprinkle this in the corners. You want to sprinkle this on the floor. Like I said, get it on the carpet. You can also, what I like to do is, if you have a bed, pull your bed sheets back and just sprinkle it on your bed. All right. You can also use baby powder, talcum powder. That actually helps to dry them out as well. So if they're on your furniture or your bed, I say if they're on your bed, again, pull your sheets back, sprinkle some on the bed. It'll aggravate them, and they'll have no place to go. They'll try their best to get out. This here, this wintergreen alcohol, again, the base of the wintergreen alcohol, okay, of course it has, if you look closely, the 50% alcohol, which is good. 91% is stronger, but if you look, it has the methyl salicylate, and that's nothing but, again, menthol, mint, peppermint. That's where you get the cooling wintergreen effect and the green alcohol. And you put this in a spray bottle, and again, you spray this on your walls, okay? Spray this in between your doors. You can spray this all on your doorknobs, spray it on the floors, spray it on the ceilings. And what it does is, any gnats, any mosquitoes, any fleas, anything that's on the wall, it drives them away. The smell of this mint, all right? An extra added bonus that I would do personally is burn some peppermint oil, all right? Or you can get you some incense. They have incense, peppermint incense, and burn that. And that you want to use these, okay, not just once or twice, but try to make sure you do these things at least 3 to 5 days every day, and I guarantee you it'll get rid of gnats, fleas, mosquitoes, and if you have any other pests in your house. Okay, we're going from summer to fall, so this little small weather change, it tends to bring certain pests out. They start to look for places to hide and hibernate and things like that. And so sometimes, you know, you'll find them in your home. You know, it's natural. But these natural remedies will definitely aid you and help you, as opposed to you using, you know, those heavy, hardcore chemicals. All right, you can use them if you want. Me personally, I don't like to have that stuff around my family, so this is what I use. And again, just apply these things the way that I said in these videos, and again, they'll definitely work. Another thing you can use with the medicated chest rub, again, you can rub it on your body. All right, rub it on your body, and it'll keep the mosquitoes and anything from biting you, because again, they cannot take the smell. One thing that I like to do personally is I take a Q-tip, or I put a glove on and I put my fingers in it, and I actually rub this in between my baseboards and on my walls and in between the cracks and crevices of doors and things of that nature, because again, it drives pests crazy. It drives them crazy. So hope you learned something. Again, follow me here on YouTube, Survival 101 for Dummies. You can follow me on Facebook at Survival 101 FD. I'm also on Instagram at the hashtag Survival 101 FD. And again, get you some of these basic products. Okay, they can come in handy. Always remember, it's better to have these things and not need them than to need them and not have them.